Right, good that you've come on to that, because one of the big announcements she's going to make today is talking about new low-regulation, what are called investment zones, and also creating full-fat free ports. What are those? Why would they affect the ordinary person in the street in any way? And are they not just fat cat free ports?
Well, what we have got to do is to make sure there is economic activity right across the country. Liz, originally from Paisley in Scotland, grew up in Leeds. She knows, and then, you know, she's like everyone in politics, she now works in London. And what we all see is that economic opportunity is not equally spread around the UK. And these low regulation zones, these enterprise zones, are about encouraging businesses to locate there, to take up employment, to spread high quality, well paid jobs around the country. So those, you know, the incredibly talented people that live in coastal communities, for example, who have not enjoyed the economic benefit that we've seen necessarily here in London or that I see in Essex in my constituency, can actually play a full and active part in the country's economic prosperity. It's good for them, puts money in their pocket. Liz has said she'll help them keep more of that money in their pocket, but it's also good for the country because it brings businesses in. Those businesses pay taxes, those taxes pay for the schools, the hospitals, the doctors' surgeries, the police officers. That's what this is. It's about a growth strategy. And if you don't have a strategy for growth, you don't have a strategy.
Today, so many people will feel that will benefit, you know, as you say, it goes into schools and the like, but in terms of trying to cope with the bills, and indeed schools are having to pay those bills as well, why not go after the energy companies more severely? And the Lib Dems have come out and said that they would really try and take a really radical approach to this, and they would be trying to make sure that there was a cap on bills, that they could be only raised to a certain amount. And why is no one following in that line of thinking?
I think the Lib Dems should hang their heads in shame when they talk about this situation at the moment. You look back at the footage when they were in government blocking the rollout of next generation of nuclear power, preventing us from having that energy independence that we would love to have in the here and now. The situation that we are currently facing, and everyone should remember this, the situation that we are currently facing has been made worse because of the lack of courage of Lib Dems when they were in government, blocking Conservative plans to alleviate the energy situation that we are now in. So basically, I think the Lib Dems are probably, a period of silent reflection from them would be more appropriate. What we are going to do is make sure we roll out that next generation of energy, that new generation of energy production that won't address the bills this winter, which is why Liz has committed to an emergency budget as soon as the House comes back in September. And tomorrow, the Chancellor and the Business Secretary will haul in those energy companies and discuss with them exactly what we can do to help alleviate the pressures in the here and now and make sure we invest in bringing those bills down in the future.